Prince Charles has called on Britain's tourists to visit areas of the country hardest hit by flooding. It follows the second wettest winter on record in the UK, which brought devastation to parts of Cumbria, Yorkshire and Scotland. Well, the Prince is urging holidaymakers to help with the recovery and do their bit by booking a staycation.
York is a city well known for two things: tourism and flooding. When the city's rivers burst their banks in December, hundreds of homes and businesses were affected. And like many places devastated by the winter floods, it's trying to bounce back. Prince Charles visited Cumbria in the aftermath of the storms. Now he's urging tourists to visit the areas hardest hit. York's Viking Heritage Museum, the Jorvik Centre, was inundated by almost 3 feet of water. It's going to take over a year to restore and improve the attraction, which was officially opened by the Prince himself 30 years ago.
You saw the footage over the Christmas period. York was in a terrible state, but it's all about coming together as a business community and saying, look, we are open for business, come visit York.
Yorkshire is already a major tourist attraction. 216 million people visit the region annually. On average, each party spends around £190 a trip, making tourism worth £7 billion a year to the Yorkshire economy. Fossgate is one of the many streets in York that was badly affected by the floods and which relies heavily on tourism. And that's not surprising. The industry brings over £500 million a year into the city's economy and creates over 19,000 jobs. The Fossgate Social is one business that is back up and running and grateful of the boost the royal request might provide.
We've had enough negative press, we've had enough in the news saying things that York is, a wasteland or sort of damaged or somehow out of reach. But the place is open, the businesses are open, and we need this trade. But will Prince Charles's comments tempt potential tourists to head north?
Absolutely not. Vacations are few and far between, and if you're going to take them, they're expensive, and you want to go somewhere very lovely and warm.
Quite happy holidaying in the UK, quite comfortable with it. Yeah.
And would you mind if it was an area that had been hit by a flood that was trying to regenerate?
No, not necessarily, no. As long as there's things for the children to do.
I do both. I think that's a very good compromise.
Any benefits will be gratefully received in places like York. Some businesses here may take months or years to recover their losses. At the moment, many are happy, just keeping their heads above water. Fraser Maud, Sky News, York.